going on YouTube? This is BeJammin'.
And G-Dog.
Got you a little team deathmatch here on firing range. And, well, the thing about firing range is I don't know about Z-Dog here, but I find that most of the time I'm playing Black Ops, it's, around 80% of the time it's firing range or Nuketown.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how they made their own little lobby, pure Nuketown.
So yeah, if you guys like Nuketown and you want to play Nuketown over and over again,
go play there.
Go play there because no one likes it. No one likes to be. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm sure loads of people like it.
Just a little
personal opinion there. But if you like Nuketown, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and be a googly. Anyway, I'm sorry, you're not a googly if you like Nuketown. Anyway, so I'm using the MPL here, and my perks today are lightweight, sleight of hand, and marathon. And in terms of using an SMG on firing range, those three perks will usually what I'd recommend. If you're playing a free-for-all or a search and destroy, I mean Ninja and Ghost I would definitely go with. And sometimes, and for me on this map, lightweight and Ghost are pretty interchangeable. But getting where you are fast and getting to where you want to be fast rather, and getting in their face, lightweight and marathon definitely help you out there. But yeah, so for the MPL, there's not a lot of attachments that I prefer. So using the red dot sight is just a personal opinion of mine. And right here, actually, I was split screening with my roommate at the time of this video, and we were lagging, so I had to run over and shut off my computer, and that's why I was kind of just standing still. Anyway, going back to the attachments, the red dot is definitely what I would prefer. Simple, gets the job done, and I found the iron sight, so this is going to be a little bit distracting. But that's just me. So kind of the point of this video here is we're going to be talking about kind of a big part of the game, and usually an underthought. A lot of people don't really think about their button layout. But we find it to be pretty big in terms of playing on Call of Duty. So I'm a tactical button layout user, and Z-Dog here is
I'm default
user. And so basically the difference is, if you're unaware, is tactical button layout is when you prone by pressing in the right analog stick, and melee, which is your knife, by pressing B, and default is the other way around. So Zach, why don't you go ahead and talk about what do you like in terms of the default setup?
Okay. So as far as the default goes, like I said in previous videos, my kind of game tactic is basically, you can call it rushing, you can call it whatever you want. I like to be kind of on the run, and I like to use my reflexes to my advantage and kind of get the jump on people coming around a corner, or being able to quickly aim all the way down the map and pick someone off regardless of what the gun I'm using. So kind of the perks to having the default button layout is having the ability to knife someone quickly, rather than having to kind of move your thumb over to the B button and hit the knife button there. So that's kind of just the main, basically biggest difference on tactical and default, is I like to have that opportunity to knife someone quickly if I need to, because you don't know whether someone's going to be using a tactical layout or a default layout, and you don't know if someone, or you might not have enough time to pull out your gun, hit the trigger, and shoot them. So that's kind of the upside, is just being able to have that option of knifing someone rather than shooting them.
Yeah, exactly. And it really comes down to a matter of preference, really, because in terms of rushing, it's definitely advantageous to have that knifing ability. Usually when I'm playing, like, I don't really knife somebody unless they're just chilling by a window or camping with their back to me, and it's just like, you get knifed and sit down.
But, get knifed, sir.
Get knifed. But in terms of rushing with tactical button layout, drop shotting is definitely one of the most useful aspects of the game for me. Being able to just prone as you fire down. You can aim and shoot and drop at the same time. Making yourself a smaller target, harder for your enemies to hit, and it's pretty useful for me.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to actually get this opportunity to give a little shout out to CNanners. I was watching one of his videos the other day, and I believe it was on drop shotting, and he was kind of talking about how drop shotting kind of gets a bad rep in the game. And like Ben said earlier, it's just a matter of opinion. I have nothing against drop shotting. But yeah, CNanners kind of talks about how drop shotting is just part of the game. It's something that's been given to you by the Call of Duty creators. they give you the option to drop shot because a lot of people like it, and a lot of people don't. But there really isn't a reason to hate it because it's just a part of the game. It's like noob tubing. It might be a little like noob tubing by itself is not so cool, but it is part of the game.
It's definitely a part of the game. So whether you like tactical or default, it's up to you. But those are some perks of using each one.
Perks
So
of preference.
final score of this game was 39-4. Thank you guys very much, and we will see you later.
Peace.